Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Unholy Horde playthrough on the channel. And in the last episode, we had a little bit of issues, just mainly because I am an absolute moron who absolutely forgets just about everything. So we kind of went all around and we weren't being very decisive. We were going to try to take over Canterbury, but I forgot about the peace treaty. And then we decided to end up going for Norwich. Now, unfortunately, Galindos died during that encounter, and not only that, but I think we lost quite a bit of soldiers. Let's see, we have 21 here, we have 3 at home. I think we were like in the 30 or 32 range. So we definitely lost quite a bit. I wonder if I can actually send them. Let's just have them take care of this on the way home. I know we have a dead commander, but there's only 2 of these, and it would help our relation with the matriarch. Now, I could have sworn we started the repair here on the coal furnace, but it apparently doesn't go through the save data, or maybe it just broke down yet again. That's getting a little annoying. I may just make a second coal furnace because we can't really afford to have no coal being made. Now, on another note here, we had another child, Velimir, and this actually happened, I think, like almost midway through the last episode, but we were dealing with other things, so I just kind of ignored it. Now on another note, so we're going to obviously educate him and go to our knowledge and knowledge at risk training ground. So we may need to buy this book. I think the training ground will work okay without a person who has the knowledge. I'm not totally sure, but we're going to see. But he was also studying heavy armor. So we need to put somebody else on it, otherwise Emma, when she dies, will cause us to lose that. So we're going to put Lana on it, and otherwise, let's see. Oh yes, so I was talking about the Palisades in the last episode, and what we're going to do, I saw a video, I think it was either on the Reddit, or maybe it was on the Discord, but either way, if you have a palisade that kind of stops, say, at a lake, then the invading army can actually just go around the wall. So I don't know if this actually applies to rocks as well. But as you can see, it's actually not letting me place here, which is rather annoying. I'm going to see, can I do it like this maybe? Okay, yes, we're going to try to do this. But what I'm going to try to do, I'm okay testing it out. Oh, it's actually not going to let me go around here either. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so something like this then. And we'll just have to... Oh, really? Alright, so I'm going to have to remove some walls, it looks like, and I'm going to have to try to finagle this around and fix this. But either way, what we're going to try to do is have the only place that we're actually using a rock as kind of a part of our palisade is going to be right here. And then when we eventually get attacked by something, hopefully, we'll see if they actually are able to go around the rock and the palisade. So I'm going to have to try to make these palisades go kind of through here-ish. And yeah, it's going to look really, really dumb. We definitely need to avoid this lake as well. And otherwise, let's see, what else do we need to do? Oh, yes. So we're going to just go ahead and... I think we're just going to auto this. One escaped. That's not good. Well, we didn't get a prisoner either, but at least it helps us with the matriarch. So the next thing that we need to consider is trade. And I was thinking about trying to get these heavy armors sold, but we don't really have enough at the moment. And also, I think our main issue right now is to actually try and get more rye and more hops. Then we can make another mill potentially, and we should be able to get enough flour just by that. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to send Emma, if it'll let us. It's not going to let us. We need 10 flavorful ale. Wow, that is a huge offering, honestly. Is there any other way we can improve our relation with these guys? It won't even let us start a peace treaty because we're not, does not feel threatened. Turn the neighbors against him. Okay. So there isn't an immediate way that we can really improve our relation with them. Mirror is in Venice right now. Maybe we could do that then. Is this him? Does not regard us highly enough. Yeah, Vetchbeer will not actually let us. Let's see then. Is there another way we can do this? I don't think so. I really don't. I think the only way is to wait for him to actually get home, or we can try to send an offering. I think we have to wait for him to get home for that too. Not totally sure. So let's go ahead and go to our production, and let's increase the amount of flavorful ale. As you can see, we have a very, very nice amount of herbs. We have 98. And we actually have a decent amount of medical sales. Not too much, but enough. So we can actually definitely afford to do this. And we're going to try to go for maybe 50. Yes, that actually seems pretty good. And otherwise, we are waiting for the axes still. Waiting for the shields still. Everything else looks pretty good, though. So we are just kind of waiting. And we're going to try to replenish our army a little bit. And we may try to take maybe Constantinople. That may be the next goal. Athens is the one who actually holds this kingdom. And if we take... Actually, it may be better to just take Venice. They really don't like us, though. So being Varn and us conquering them is probably not going to be good. What's our relation now with... Yeah, so as you can see, they didn't like us too much before. I think it was like +4. And now it's +24 just by them being our vassal. So it's actually quite a bit better. And I still can't hover over these. It must be a bug on like one of the new patches or something, because saving, reloading, and even completely closing the game. And of course, you know, it's 2 days later and I'm still unable to hover over these. But either way, so the bride price is $496. I'm almost thinking about doing that with Emma because she is going to die soon, so maybe we wait until she's like on death's door and then send her to be somebody's bride. That'd be pretty hilarious. But either way, we just gotta kind of wait, I guess, and can't even really... What was it they wanted? I think they wanted medical cells? Yes. Should we do that? That gives Emma something to do, at least. We'll go ahead and do it and just see if we can't fix this relation with Canterbury. What's the peace treaty? 6 days. Yeah, so we'll just have to see. Okay, so I did get done with all this palisade stuff, and basically what you have to do, so I'm going to kind of show you. You actually cannot get within that 1 square of the rock. I'm not exactly sure why this is. Maybe it's just an engine limitation or something, but as you can see, if you try to do that, it'll give you X's. So even if you're not on the yellow square, that doesn't matter. You have to be 1 square over, and because of that, I had to do this kind of weird, zigzaggy, kind of far away from the rocks thing. I could have gone inwards right here, but then I would have had to move up barracks, so I didn't do that. And then as you can see, we just kind of go all the way around, and then this little weird thing happens just because of the lake. And we go all the way up over here, and we get ourselves another gate here. And another gate was... Oh, I thought I placed a gate here. Okay, maybe I removed it when I had to do more zigzagging. Let's go ahead and do that really quick then. And a gate just right about there. And connect it with the Oh, actually, that's probably not the best place due to that rock. Let's go ahead and place it a little bit farther over. That should be okay. And then we can just connect this. There we go. And then we have another gate right here, and we connected these palisades over to the rock as well. So this should be okay. It's going to cost a whole lot of wood. Luckily, we do have a good supply of coal right now, so we could actually just... Well, the coal furnace is broken down, so it's actually not even necessary to change anything we're doing. Another thing we're going to have to start considering is that the mine is getting close to depleted, so we're going to go ahead and start the upgrade on that. And yes, we are in a place where we just need more lumber, really. And right now we have 69% of our forest cut down, so that's not good. We're probably going to have to start importing it. Is there anybody? So York is actually selling it. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to wait for Emma to get over here and do this offering to the King of Canterbury. And then we're going to go over to York and try to start this trade route for lumber. Okay, now some bad news because it looks like Till has died. He was 65, so I guess it's to be expected. Looks like it was just plain from being old. He was drunk at the time. So, you know, pretty easy way to go. Other than maybe dying in your sleep, I suppose, but close enough. Now, everybody is a little bit sad about it. Actually, are they sad? Death of a family member, that's just from Glindos. They don't actually care that Till's dead. But we will be getting a new priest, and I don't remember if that actually resets your relation with the matriarch. Hopefully it doesn't. I would prefer to keep the +13. Okay, so it looks like we did do that offering to the king, and it was a +5 only. So they're actually -43, which is kind of crazy. Insulted our partner. Attacking neighbors, dirty rumors, insulted. Aggression against a neighbor, of course. So once that aggression against a neighbor drops, I don't know how long that usually takes. So hopefully it's only a couple of days. So by the time that peace treaty is out, hopefully we'll just be able to attack them, and hopefully that will actually clear our relation a little bit, and then we can actually start to sell them swords again. But either way, we need to go to York now, and we're going to do this trade and buy lumber from them. Send Emma to take care of that. And is there anything else? We could get a little more lumber over here from Paris as well, or even sell them medical salves. The issue is we're already selling medical salves and we don't have enough right now. Let's actually take a look how we're looking. Where's our alchemy lab? 6 in the storage. We could probably expect maybe 3 more today, so yeah, not really enough to actually be selling. Let's go ahead and take a look at our army. Whoa, okay, wait. Hold on, why are these guys not getting... Oh, that's not good. We probably shouldn't have done that, but there's 35 hours, so it should be okay. We just probably need to... those have already... Okay, so we may have to take off the trade automatically and just do these ones manually, and not trade medical cells for the moment. We don't want our soldiers to die, and that's what, 2, 4, 6? Jeez, 7. 7, oh no. That is very not good. And we don't really have anybody we can hire at the moment either. We do have some prisoners. We'll be able to sell those at the trader if we get them to die, though. Okay, so we started this trade route, and we will be getting 45 lumber per day for only 68 gold, which is actually quite good. Okay, now as for Vienna, looks like Miramir is back home, maybe? No, he's not. Wait, hold on. Yes, he is. Hold on. So we go here. He just doesn't regard us highly enough, but we can fix that by offering to the king. And we do have the flavorful ale for this. We have 26 of them, so we'll send Emma. She's going to be gone for a while. Let's actually take a look at how her needs are going. It doesn't let us, that's right, when they're on the map. Okay, well, hopefully she sleeps on the road there and everything. And I guess we got ourselves a new priest. His name is London. Interesting. Let's see, did this fix... Okay, actually, our matriarch relation is quite good now. We can actually start to buy herbs from them. But we have tons of herbs, I'm not sure if we really need to. We're going to have Emma stop back home because I do want to make use of the trader today. And who is this Perilous? Okay, so he is Tanea. He's decent at combat, not as good as I would like, but I think we're going to have to hire him anyways. We just may not give him a an actual title yet. Okay, so we did hire Perilous, so he is now a part of our well, our city is not a part of our family, but we will have him for 10 days, and then we'll need to actually decide if we're going to give him a title or not. Hopefully we will just decide by the end of this episode. I'm just hoping we'll get another visitor. But either way, we have the trader now. We're going to go ahead and sell some daggers. We'll probably just keep our swords now so that we can stock those up for a trade route, hopefully. We're going to basically try to save all of this stuff. We'll sell some crossbows because we don't really need them. We'll buy... Wow, look at all those holy rings. I almost think that... Should we just buy them all? That's 40 holy rings. We're going to do it. And we're going to buy a little more paper. We'll buy the flour. We'll buy the beer. We're doing good on alcohol, but we'll buy a little bit more. This is using up a lot of money, I'm aware. But it is worth it, I think. I don't even think we need the temple book, do we? No. Really no reason. And I think all of this we can just sell. And that gets us down just under 4,000. That's not too bad. Everything else I think we're just going to leave as it is. I wouldn't mind buying a little bit of herbs, but I would rather just do trade routes for those at this point. So we're just going to go with what we have here, I think. Yes, I think that's okay. So now we're going to go ahead and send Emma off over to Vienna and give them an offering. Okay, and it does seem that everybody has used their medical cells, which is great as well. So are we ready to maybe do some more attacking? Do we want to maybe take Venice? Seems like the move. It looks like this kingdom is still a little broken up, but I guess Florence is now a part of Madrid. So if we connected right here and right here, then we probably wouldn't even have to worry about this kingdom much anymore either, and it would just be Madrid that we'd be needing to go after. That may be the plan. Might be the plan. Okay, so we did this offering to the king, and that is plus 14 here with Vienna, and that is minus 13 overall. Let's see. Can we do another one? That'd be another 10, of course. Will that actually give us another full plus 15? Should we just maybe spend time? I don't know. We're gonna, since Emma's right here, we're just gonna see if that actually helps us much. And I think I've decided, I think we are going to take over Venice, but we're going to, I'm just a little worried because attacking their neighbor will tick off Vienna again. But I think we're gonna have to do it all the same. So let's go ahead and see what this actually gets our relation to first. So it's gonna only be another plus 10, so that's not really enough for the trade route. We need to be minus 0, or well, 0, of course. And maybe just having them as our exact neighbor will... what is that penalty exactly again? What was it again? Attacking neighbors... Well, it's definitely more than 8. Let's go ahead and say. We'll give them enough time, and is any of these guys really... Yeah, that's right. Athens is actually pretty powerful. Okay, so... If we attack them, Athens is probably going to end up helping. We could attack them suddenly, but I don't really like the idea of that. Wow, that is a 10 average as well. Okay, I guess we can't really do it yet. I don't really want to start attacking Madrid just yet. We don't really have the forces. They have, wow, getting close to 100 now. And let's take a look and see if we can hire anybody. We'll hire this guy. We'll hire, let's see, what are we looking like? We can definitely hire another macaw. Hire 2 more macaw. And we'll hire this 3rd one as well. And that will at least get us some strong forces again. And we really just need to keep building up, I guess. So we'll go ahead and send Emma to do 1 more of these. And that should get our relations stable enough to at least buy their rye. Okay, there it is. So we are finally neutral with them. So let's go ahead and start this trade route. Okay, so we did start this trade route, and it'll be just about 1.5 gold per rye, which is actually not as great as I would like. Maybe it would be better to just buy from the trader at that point, due to the cost of the matriarch's tax and just the amount of paper. But it is something, and it gets us a consistent amount. Now, unfortunately, we are dwindling on the amount of gold we have. We're going to set this back to trade automatically as well. I think that is where we are going to call it. So what we're going to do now, let's take a look. And we're just going to start attacking bandit camps again. Parallels can do that. And we don't really need all of our warriors to go. We just need Aouden can go, and we'll send just some of our strongest, maybe 8 of them. Yeah, 8. Okay. And we'll send them with heavy armor, of course. We'll send them with swords. And surprisingly, we don't have very many shields. But we'll send that, and that is where we're going to call it. So we're just going to be going around and attacking. We're going to be attacking as many bandit camps as possible. Now, what's going on here? Madrid is going to try to annex York. Huh. Okay, we'll have to do something about that. You betrayed your vassal. Wait, what? Hold on, what's going on here? They didn't even give us a notification about it. What just happened? They're planning to annex, and they didn't wait for our assistance. Okay, well that's something we're gonna have to deal with in the next episode. I don't see what's going on here. There doesn't seem to be... Oh, they're attacking. They're right here. 73? That is insane. Alright, I guess we're gonna lose York. There's not really much we can do about that at the moment. I'm not... Yeah, there's really nothing we could have done about that to begin with. I guess what we could do... Was there an attack icon there? I think there might have been. I think I may have just completely glossed over it with all else we were doing. Because what we could have done, we could have forced Lincoln and Canterbury. Or, well, Lincoln, at least, and maybe Norwich. And that would have actually probably given us enough to fend off this attack. What we could do... Let's take a look here. Yeah. 8%. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Okay, well... I guess we will see. Before we end the episode, we'll let Paralos get out of the city. And he's only sending 8, of course, so... What is that going to give us? 20%. That's actually not terrible. I wonder how bad it will be if we sent our full force. I mean, it's an average of 11 combat skills, so with a 9 commander. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do about that. And it's just too substantial of a force. I'm surprised they sent such a large force to attack York. Uh, Unfortunately, there's not a lot we can do, so that is where we're going to call it for this episode. And I guess we're just going to have to stock up money again and try to increase our army, and then we're going to have to get some revenge. We're going to have to get revenge on Madrid for sure. That they still have that camp there. That's hilarious. But that's going to be it for this episode, so as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.